star of the Guild, among many others. So thanks for the time that you're interviewing us.
Thanks for sharing.
Well, at the end of the Guild season 3, you know, Sid had accessed her inner codex, beat the axis of evil, but then in her victory celebration ended up falling into bed with Fox, played by Will Wheaton, who so far is being a jerk.
Yeah, so it was hard. I kind of did that. I didn't really have a plan. So let me just be honest. I didn't have a plan. I thought it was a great ending, and I was like, I want to pair these guys up because when we did our scenes, it was such good chemistry. I was like, oh, I'm going to build towards something with them, and it was such a great cliffhanger. I was like, okay, I'm going to deal with this later. So then when I sat down, I was like, wow, I really need to avoid a lot of things that people have done before, like they're dating and they're sneaking around. You know, I was like, please don't do that. So my decision was to just come right out of it. The first episode should come clean. So that was kind of hard to wrangle because it's not something you see all the time. But I really wanted to explore the idea that a woman doesn't have to be like a virgin or a hoe bag. Exactly. She can be something in between because that's actually more what life is about.
Exactly.
So you know, exploring that, it was really fun to actually find a way to approach that in a different way.
How much of a role is Will Wheaton going to have in this season?
You know, he gets. Oh, yeah, he has. I don't want to give anything away, but he's in the season. He works a lot. He has to. You have to rationalize it, and he's such a good character. He's so funny. I mean, we just screened episode 3 in front of the whole like 2,000 people or something.
There. I saw it. It's great.
So he does such a. And we will definitely see more of him. But also, my whole goal this season is to take some left turns. So we're gonna have some story ideas come in that you don't necessarily see in episode 1 because I wanted to veer a little bit around rather than being more cinematic, like a screenplay like episode 3 or season 2.
So where does that leave Zabru? I mean, he's been kind of her scary stalker. He's trying to evolve into a good friend, and then in the Bollywood video, you two look really good together. So is that where it's going to go?
The Bollywood video, basically Bollywood, if you watch it, I've watched thousands of videos, it's always about a girl and a boy. I don't want to be with you, we're going to kind of do. So we had to use that trope. I never wanted to throw anybody a left group ball about that. That video is completely separate from the season. So if you see in episode 2 of the season, he resolves to be my best friend.
Yeah.
If we see he gives me an item in episode 3, and it will be out in 2 weeks, August 3rd, that is really funny. It kind of represents, like, he's the guy who goes overboard. So we'll see what happens. But again, you know, I'm not trying to go for a season-wide arc. I'm going like left turn, left turn, left turn. So some different things will happen. I'm so big.
Well, I was looking at it and I realized the relationship of the Guild themselves is kind of like a romantic relationship. First episode they start dating, second season they break up, third season they get back together and renew their commitment, and now season 4 they're building a house, they're moving in together.
Wow, I love this. It's like a thesis paper. Oh my God. When I start writing season 5, please tell me what the theme is because it would save me so much time. I love it. No, it actually is really accurate. It's so funny. Yeah, this season I wanted to just see them interact together, like they graduated to a new level, and I wanted to see them just, you know, not have so much turmoil. And I also wanted to pair up characters we haven't seen together before. So Blade just kind of steals the scene, which I admit is so funny.
Well, and the other thing about the season, it seems that Sid's continually having technical difficulties. How does this kind of relate to the season?
We're going to see in episode 4.
Okay, alright. And then we also have the Guild comics, which we also need to think because we always point people to for us.
I do, yeah, because it's very convenient for people to order it from online. You can order signatures in a ton of places. And a lot of people are like sold out, so I mean that's awesome.
Yeah, it is. It's great.
Yeah, I do. Thank you. We're revving up for more. So
there's going to be the new one shots and the actors before and help write his. Is that going to be with all of them or all the actors?
No, I'm trying to get Cindy to write the Zabby one, but the other actors don't actually write. So I might have collaborators on those. It depends on my schedule and when they need to come out and whether I feel like the person has a real voice with that character, because at the end of the day I want them to be as good as I possibly can to make them. So I won't write them unless I feel like this is really the issue I want to write about Blades or Claire or something. So the work was turned out to be very funny and I'm very excited about it. And then the cover art is
I saw that by Derek Roberts.
Yes.
That was really cool. Do you ever think it's going to be an ongoing series, or do you think it's just going to be a series of mini-series and one-shots?
Yeah, it's really hard. Yeah, it's really hard to be able to do a whole, because I don't want to interfere with the web series, which is my primary focus. So, you know, in the event that I decide to move on and do something else besides the web series, it would be a great venue to continue their stories outside of the, the web series format.
And then there's the Bollywood video. When is that going to go public?
It will be public on Xbox, Zune, and Bing/MSN on Tuesday, the 27th. And then a week after that, it will be on YouTube and for sale on iTunes and Amazon. So try not to pirate it until August 3rd. I would appreciate it.
But,
I was talking in general.
But I was really surprised by it because I was wondering if there's going to be something, but I didn't think we could possibly top, or do you want to date my avatar?
No, you can't top it. That was the thing. We took a, like again, I said, we sidestepped it. We did something completely different because you can't top it. I will never look that good ever again. So there you go.
I'm sure there are millions and millions of guys who would not agree with that. Well, then lastly, you've got a sci-fi movie, Red. Is that done? Is that in the can?
Yeah, it's done. They're doing post work on it. They did a trailer, although I don't know if that's the final kind of effect of the world and everything, but it's pretty cool. It's a trailer. It's just crazy to have so much stuff coming out of Comic-Con this year. I mean, I'm just like running here and there, but like who can complain? I mean, I'm living the dream.
Exactly. That was a little different. It was more like action hero-y.
Yeah, it was all more dramatic. It really was. It reminded me more of my Dollhouse role. Like, it's a pretty serious beast. So it was kind of tough, and I wanted to play like an older, mature woman, and the background is like I'm an FBI agent. There's some really interesting story points, and then I get to stab people. So why? How can I turn down that job? It's impossible. I'm living the dream.
Do you have any kind of role in the Dollhouse comics?
No, I was really surprised about the whole situation. I was like, whoa, this is the most beautiful cover I've ever seen. So I'm just honored that I keep popping up in the Jawsverse. I mean, it's just, it's a continual wonder.
Well, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, have fun.